ZA, Boxing Nation, where boxing lives, breathes, and breaks down. Today we have some major fights to talk about. Canelo Alvarez just got a knockout bonus, and the press tour fireworks kicked off with Canelo Alvarez pushing and shoving, and a $188,000 belt was revealed. Might be the flashiest thing in combat sports this year. Plus, I want to break down the crazy July fight schedule with Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk 2, Sebastian Fundora and Tszyu 2, and Wilder's comeback. Let's break it all down. Let's talk about the money fight, Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford. This September 13th fight at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas was already huge. But now in Saudi Arabia, Turki Alalshikh has upped the ante. He's offering a massive knockout bonus, reportedly in the millions, to the fighter who finishes the job. The message is clear. Don't coast, don't cruise, go for the kill. This isn't just about entertainment, it's strategy. With all eyes from Netflix, Dana White's involvement, and Saudi Arabia backing, this is boxing's Hollywood Super Bowl moment. We might finally get to see Canelo Alvarez come forward aggressively, similar to what he did against Danny Jacobs, because he was coming forward, but he was still being extremely defensively responsible. Go back and watch the first and second round, and you'll see the head movement Canelo Alvarez was implementing in that fight. And Terrence Bud Crawford, you know he's going to be trying to time Canelo Alvarez with the perfect counter. And that could either play in his hand or against him. This just changed the entire tempo of the fight. Now, let's rewind to June 20th. The World Tour kicked off in Riyadh, and it didn't take long for things to explode. During the face-off, Canelo Alvarez shoved Terrence Bud Crawford, and straight up with no hesitation, Dana White had literally stepped in between them, trying to play peacemaker. And then came the $188,000 ring magazine belt that was revealed. Diamonds, gold. This looks like it belongs in a royal vault, not just a trophy case. The message is loud and clear. This isn't just for legacy. This is boxing at its absolute pinnacle. And it's only the beginning of what's shaping to be the biggest buildup since Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. You've got Netflix streaming it, Dana White pushing it, Saudi Arabia pouring investments into this sport, a custom $188,000 belt, and a KO bonus just for good measure. This is boxing being rebranded in real time. We're watching it become something bigger than belts. And if you're Terrence Bud Crawford, this is your moment to transcend divisions, generations, weight classes. And if you're Canelo Alvarez, this is your chance to prove that you're still the face of boxing. Period. Legacy is on the line, and now with that KO bonus, pride will be too. Let's shift gears and talk about the most exciting women's trilogy in modern boxing. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 3 goes down July 11th in New York City. The first two were instant classics. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor did amazing in those fights. Taylor survived, adjusted, and came back. The second fight was a tighter chess match. And now, for undisputed status again, this fight will be amazing. These two are not just the best in their division, they're top 5 pound for pound. And if you're sleeping on this card, you're missing out on history. Then on to July 19th, it's time for the big guys to get in the ring. We have Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois 2 at Wembley Stadium. This is going to be for undisputed heavyweight gold. Let's not forget that Alexander Usyk already beat Tyson Fury and Daniel Dubois. He's chasing GOAT status. But this rematch with Daniel Dubois has more at stake than people realize. Daniel Dubois and his camp never accepted the first result in the first fight. They claimed that it was a controversial low blow and they protested the outcome. Now he gets his chance to prove it wasn't a fluke. And Alexander Usyk, he wants to silence the critics in front of 90,000 people. We could see another masterclass or a massive upset. Also on July 19th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, we get Sebastian Fundora versus Tszyu 2. This first fight was extremely bloody and brutal. Fundora cut down on the cards, somehow turned everything around and won. And now Tszyu gets his shot at redemption. These two are warriors, both volume punches with a lot of dog in them. Expect a heavy output, blood, and one of these guys is going to get the possible stoppage. This fight could steal fight of the night, and honestly, it could steal fight of the month. On the calendar, Deontay Wilder return happening June 27 in Wichita, Kansas against Tyrell Herndon. Let's keep it real. Deontay Wilder's back is against the wall, and he's coming off losses. His name has faded from the top 5 conversation. But if he scores a classic bronze bomber KO, he's right back in the headlines. And we know one thing, Deontay Wilder doesn't hit you. He deletes you. Massive right hand. This might be the last real shot to make a statement for Deontay, the bronze bomber Wilder. Hamza Sheeraz versus Edgar Berlanga. 2 knockout artists, both undefeated, and both wanting to be the guy. This will be an amazing fight. Boxing fans, we're eating. We've got Hall of Fame names, undisputed titles, revenge matches, and comebacks all in a span of 6 weeks. The Canelo Crawford KO bonus might force a real finish in this fight. Deontay Wilder's return might reset the heavyweight scene. And July 19th has 2 can't-miss fights. We're in a golden era for boxing right now. And here at ZA Boxing Nation, we're breaking down every angle, every punch, every upset, and every belt. What fights are you most hyped for? Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford, Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois, or Tszyu's revenge? We also have Wilder's last stand. No, this is ZA Boxing Nation, where champions get analyzed and legends are made. And if you're new here, keep your hands up, and I'll catch you in the next one.